So you study illustration, like what drew you to illustration? I'm so funny. What drew you to illustration? Oh my God. Hi, I'm Holly and welcome to Help, I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met, where each episode I'll be talking to a real-life uni student about their university experience. Today I am joined by first-year illustration student Leonie. Hi Leonie.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Amazing. So, let's get straight into it. This is a guest unlike anything I've had before because you have just started uni a month ago, haven't you? So, before you started, what were you most excited about?
Honestly, meeting new people. I've definitely wanted to make my own friendship groups and everything and meet a variety of different people, maybe from different courses as well, but in general, just people on my course and everything. So,
and have you enjoyed your time so far?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, amazing. Good thing to clarify. So obviously you've only been at uni for a month, which means your welcome week was only like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was there anything that stood out during your welcome week? Like, how was it?
Honestly, really good. The entire welcome week stayed in. I did not go out. Yeah. I'm not really like a going out type of person, and I'm kind of glad my flat is also like that. So like the very first day, we were all just stood in the hallway talking for hours on end, and then throughout the entire week, we just kind of stayed in the kitchen, played a few games, and just got to know each other. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Really nice.
But yeah, really lovely there.
And going into your lectures for the first time, like what was that like?
Slightly terrifying, like everything is. All of a sudden there's like a bunch of people in the room and you had like no clue who most of them are. Yeah. All of a sudden we sat down and we all like had a little group together of like people we kind of already knew from like group chats and stuff. And then from there, honestly, really nice. And just got to chatting and then obviously showing each other our art styles and everything. The teachers really helped a lot. Like they introduced us and obviously on the first day, a lot of information. But after that, it just feels like normal now. So
how's your course been so far? Has it been good?
Yeah, it's been amazing. The teachers are
it?
really lovely there and everything. And it's definitely put like a new perspective on like what I'm doing for illustration and things and definitely widening my view of like
well, that's good to hear, like only a month in as well.
I know, like I can't wait for the next 4 years, honestly. It's if I pass. Fingers crossed.
I'm sure you will pass. But you will. I'm manifesting it for you. Putting it into the atmosphere. So you study illustration. Like, what drew you to illustration? I'm so funny. What drew you to illustration? Oh my God.
I've been doing art, I think, for a lot as a kid, and then
sorry, you're so fucking funny.
I didn't know if I wanted to do it for uni or even college at that point. I was going to do A-levels for my college course. I was going to do like, I think psychology, sociology and fine art. But like last minute, I already had them set in stone. And then last minute, I changed to doing a vocational course fine art and design. And honestly, best decision I've made.
Really? Yeah.
I didn't even have to do exams. And I think that's the one reason I actually picked that. I was like, I'm a bit terrified. I don't want to do exams again. So
I don't blame you. With I didn't have to do exams because of COVID, but I did A-levels. Yeah. But if I picked again, no.
I don't want to go through the stress of that.
No, the thought, I haven't done an exam since my GCSEs when I was 16.
Me either. There you go.
That was like 5.5 years ago.
God.
I know. I've not done an exam in a long time. So, you live in halls?
Yes.
What halls do you live in?
Plasgwyn.
Oh, that's where I lived as well.
Oh, nice.
What block are you in?
Pembroke.
Oh. What block were you in? I was in Brecon.
I see.
How were you feeling when you moved into halls? Like, what was going through your mind when you arrived?
Terrified.
Yeah.
Like, I
remember that feeling.
Like, I chose a quiet flat because I don't really necessarily like going out and stuff like that. I prefer like my own company, but then also like the company of other people like pretty like the same as me, quite quiet. So when I went in, I was thinking, oh my God, are they going to be all like messy and things? Because I'm a bit of a clean freak and I kind of like my space a bit clean. Thankfully, most of the entire flat, lovely people, clean as well. We just did a huge deep clean yesterday because we had our kitchen inspection this morning. So
oh my gosh.
Passed.
Amazing.
Thank God. But we all
Nothing worse than a kitchen inspection.
I know.
On a
for like
morning.
2 hours though, we like did like a huge deep clean last night, had some radio on and they're all lovely people. And honestly, I don't know why I was terrified at the beginning.
No, that's so normal though. Like I remember I was getting it in my Snapchat memories coming up like a month or so ago. Of it was like 3 years ago today of me moving into uni and it was like me literally there in my mum and dad's car like this and it was like I'm going to be sick.
Yeah.
And I remember like I had the best time ever, but like I was so scared before, but like all my flatmates were nice and I made friends immediately. Like I still live, like this is my 4th year of living with 2 of my like people that I lived with.
I love
like
that.
my flatmates are like my best friends.
That's really good.
So you're in for fun. I can
Can't
assure
wait.
you that. Yeah. And so when you came onto campus for the first time, what was that like? Was it daunting, exciting? Like
I've been to like I think 3 I can't remember, like open days, welcome days. I've been on campus. I think it was my 3rd time because I've been for the interview and everything. Yeah. So my 3rd or 4th time coming on when I actually stepped onto campus. So I had a bit of an idea where I was
you had like
going.
a bit of your bearings and stuff.
But I mean, it was a bit overwhelming to begin with.
Yeah. But I feel like that's the same, like
with everything, exactly.
First day of school or college or anything.
Or like any new job, anything like that, it's pretty much going to be overwhelming. But teachers and everyone around me definitely made it help.
Yeah.
And I was on a lot of group chats as well before I actually came through Facebook.
Yeah.
Literally the best place to find group chats and stuff for people on your course and in your flat. And I met them there and they were all lovely people in person too. So
amazing.
I think that definitely helped.
No, that is super helpful. I do feel like people like go to open days, go to these things.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because of COVID, like the first time I came onto campus was my first day of uni. Like my interview was on Teams, like any open days. Like I feel like there probably were open days I just didn't go to. But it was also like a lot of them were like virtual open days through like Teams and like all of this. And it's like the first time I came on campus, I was like, oh my God, this is terrifying. But I loved it.
That's good to know.
My time at uni, honestly, coming to uni was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, same.
And
well, I can't really say that actually now. I've only like been a month in. Best decision. So
yeah, you're like, best decision so far. But honestly, like the best 3 years of my life, like I assure you, you will thrive and you will love it. Like it will be so good.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
honestly.
It's going to be amazing. So moving away from home, like how was that? Were you excited? Were you nervous?
I mean, I actually, it's like, I think it's my 7th time moving. I've moved a lot in my life.
Wow.
My dad was in the army, so I moved a lot.
Yeah.
Across countries as well. I lived in Germany for a bit as well.
No way. Yeah. How long did you live in Germany for?
I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years. My mum's German, so we kind of moved there for family as well and things.
No.
So
my boyfriend lived in Germany for like 10 years.
Oh, nice. Where did he live?
I honestly don't know.
I don't know any of the major cities
He's
either.
told me, I can't remember. That's super cool though. Did you like living in Germany?
Oh, definitely. The food.
Really? I really want to go to Germany.
When you go, German bakeries, best thing.
Because he's always like, yeah, like when I was in Germany, when I lived in Germany, this in Germany. And I'm like, I want to go to Germany.
When you go during Christmas because the German Christmas markets, best thing.
Really?
Like all different types of food and everything.
Yeah.
You like any like bratwurst, something like that.
One thing I want to try at Winter Wonderland this year, no, they always have the German sausage stalls.
Yeah.
Because I've been a vegetarian for like 6 years and I've recently broken my vegetarianism. Sorry to everyone. I can't stop talking about it. Like I'm working at work, like I work at a steak restaurant. I'm telling customers, they're like, is the steak nice? I'm like, yeah, I broke my vegetarianism for it. Like it's yummy. Now I want to try one of the German sausages at Winter Wonderland.
They're so overpriced though here. Like I was like looking, I think I saw some guy sell it for like £6 or £8. I was like, you can get a pack at Lidl for like so much cheaper.
Yeah, honestly.
But honestly.
Well, part of the Winter Wonderland experience.
Exactly, paying for overpriced food.
So I'm going to move on to some quickfire questions.
Absolutely fine.
Right. On the topic of food, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh my God. Schnitzel. It's a German food as well. Best thing.
Nice. Which actor would star in the story of your life?
What's her name? Dakota Fanning? I don't know why I thought that. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Dakota Fanning.
See that. Yeah. Nice. Nice choice. What is your favourite thing to do in Cardiff?
Visit the Art Hole store.
Oh, yeah, down in Castle Arcade in town. Yeah, no, I've seen that. It looks super cool.
It is really lovely.
I've not been in though, but I always walk past it and it looks really cool.
It's so vibrant there. Honestly, all the like small artists, visit. It's so good.
Singing or dancing?
Dancing.
Really? Are you good at dancing?
No.
Or do you just prefer it?
I just prefer dancing.
I can't dance. I'll like be dancing in kind of like a jokey way and I'll catch my boyfriend like looking at me and he looks scared. And I'm like, I can't dance, but I can sing. I'm really good at singing.
It's good to know. We have to hear it sometime.
What is your funniest student moment? I mean, you've only been here for a month, but
we were in the kitchen and it was like a Monday evening. This was like, I think only 2 weeks ago. We were like gonna bleach my friend's hair from the flat next to us. And she had a bin bag on and everything. There was about probably like 9 of us in the kitchen, like some people from other flats. And then the fire alarm went off. Thank God we didn't put the bleach on her hair. Yeah. She was in a bin bag, so she had to literally rip it off and we all went outside.
That's funny.
I think someone like burnt a steak or something like that above us. So I was just there like, but oh my God, I was like, if she had put the bleach on, would not have gone great.
Imagine she like had to like go out in the bin bag and bleach in her
hair.
I
know. Oh my God. But
that would be quite funny.
Thank God. Literally, we were just about to put it on. Fire alarm went off. And we
I
were
do
thinking,
not miss Plasquin fire alarms. It was like in freshers and it's like, we all went out on a Wednesday.
Exactly.
But I suppose, they've got a test that we can actually get out of the building. And if we can't do it hungover, then what can we do? Do you know what I mean? What is the best piece of advice you've received?
Don't overthink it. I think just head straight into it. Because if you start to overthink, you start to panic yourself. Because I do that too much.
Same.
And I've just kind of trying to take things as they are, like straight on. And I definitely think that's really helped me a lot, especially in uni.
Yeah. One thing I always think about my best friend Kane, he always says, don't think, just do.
Yeah.
Which is much more easier said than done, but I think it's really helpful to remember sometimes.
Good words to live
when
by.
I'm like feeling overwhelmed by things, I'm like, okay, don't think, just do.
Yeah.
And you just...
Exactly. And you just produce something or do something. It's great.
Exactly. Summer or winter?
Winter.
You gave me the vibe that you would say winter. I just knew you were going to say
winter.
Summer,
I am too warm. I'm too overstimulated. I don't want to go.
No,
nothing like that. Yeah.
I feel that. Best money saving tip.
Plan before you shop. If you don't have a shopping list and you go, the amount of times I looked at that tub of cookie dough ice cream and I thought, you know what? I'm going to spend, I know it was only £2, but £2 can mean a lot.
After that's a break.
Exactly. But yeah, just make a shopping list, plan out what you're going to get, shop at Lidl, Lidl Bakery especially.
Love
best thing. But
no, I like that. What is the best compliment you've received?
Probably about my art.
Yeah, I feel like it's so nice being complimented on your work.
Yeah, people are like, oh my God, I love the vibrant colours. And I'm like, thank you. So, yeah.
Extrovert or introvert?
I used to be an introvert, but I think I'm kind of more so like as soon as I got to college, I'm more of an extrovert now.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Staying up late to binge a show and then having to literally wake up at like 6 the next day.
Oof. It's always fun in the moment until you have to wake up.
Until you're like only 2 hours of sleep and you're thinking, maybe I shouldn't have watched that extra episode. Yeah.
I get that. Sweet or savoury?
Savoury.
I'm savoury through and through. What is a hobby that you've always wanted to pick up?
I've always wanted to learn an instrument, honestly.
Yeah. Any preference on instruments?
The piano, weirdly enough. Or like the violin or something. Violin or piano. But I just never had like I don't know what you call it, but I don't think I ever had the skill to do something like that.
Yeah,
but
fair.
In another life, I would definitely have done an instrument.
I would love to play the piano.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be amazing.
Tell me a bit about yourself. So you said you are from Shropshire?
Yeah.
But you've lived in Germany, lived everywhere?
Yeah, I think a lot of like army places and everything. I'm originally from Bath, so I was born in Chippenham, Bath. And then about when I was a year old, moved straight to Germany. I generally cannot remember half the places I lived, to be honest.
Yeah.
But from Shropshire now, so...
Have you enjoyed moving around? I suppose you don't know any different, so...
Yeah, I don't think I've really enjoyed, like, you know, like you only know people like for like a year or two and all of a sudden you're moving and you don't have, like back then I didn't have a phone or anything, so really couldn't keep in contact with any of them. But I think now this is the longest I've ever lived somewhere. So
How long have you lived there?
I've lived since 2019, so it's about 5 years since I lived in my house here. Honestly, I would have expected to get like itchy feet by now, like I want to move again.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I haven't.
Feeling quite settled
I'm really settled and I've met lovely people in my college and secondary school. So
that's really nice. Yeah. What made you decide to go to uni? Like, have you always wanted to go to uni or?
Weirdly, no, actually. I was very adamant on taking a gap year.
Yeah.
And then December rolled around and my friend's stepmom said to me, like, because I was talking to her and I was like, I think I'm going to take a gap year because like, I don't know if I'm really ready to go to uni yet. And she said, what happens if you like put it off for a year? Like, will you even go to do it? Like, you'll just kind of build it all up and maybe you'll feel even more anxious to go to uni. And so that kind of just went for me, I'll just do it. So I was just like, well, if I start it now, I think just going straight into it and just, because it's like kind of like college as well. Like I was terrified for it, but everything was fine after about a month. And I thought uni couldn't really be much different than that. So definitely.
No, I felt the same. I also felt like if I did a gap year, I would get out of the routine of education and not want to go back.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Same with like, I would just kind of get used to work and stuff. And I was like, definitely. I kind of want to, I also want to get like a schedule and everything like that. Like I kind of wanted to be like, oh, you have to go in on this day and things. Because otherwise I wouldn't do anything throughout the entire day. So.
No, I get you. Why did you choose Cardiff Met?
I honestly love the area. And
Cardiff is lovely, to be fair.
Very lovely place. It was actually between two, like another uni. I came here with a friend. Like we both choose the exact same course. We're in the exact same building. She's just flat above me or like a few floors above me.
Yeah.
And obviously chose the exact same uni. And I think that was really lovely to have her. But I think I chose it because we both were kind of like, I kind of like their teaching methods and everything. And all of the teachers on the illustration course, absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I think I can see myself being here and like maybe even living here after I finish uni or like just exploring the city.
What I'm doing right now. I moved to Cardiff for uni and I haven't left. But no, I feel like the teaching staff in School of Art and Design are all so lovely.
I know, and I just love.
And that's such like an important factor in like where you choose to go.
Because if the teachers aren't good, then you just won't really learn much. So.
No, not at all. No, I agree. And do you have any plans yet of what you want to do when you graduate, or have you got no idea?
No idea.
Yeah.
I actually came to uni in hopes that they would at least not tell me what to do, but give me more like options and be like, oh, you could do this or this. Because like all I basically knew was editorial and children's illustration. And I was like, neither of them, I mean, they might be for me in the future, but right now. So in hopes that they tell me like, oh, there's this like job opportunity. And I'm like, that is right
definitely.
for me.
I feel like that will happen. Like, and or like other things might come up along the way. Like I did a fashion design degree and now I'm a podcast host. You don't know what direction life's going to take you.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe next time. I mean, you're on ITV too there. There you go. So
I was on ITV, guys. I'm famous now. Don't forget. I won't forget you guys. So far, what would you say is the best thing about being a uni student?
Honestly, the people around me, they're really great. They've all been like supportive. That includes like my family and my friends, and obviously now the people I've met in uni and everything. And like I said, some of them I met on group chats and everything like that. So they were already lovely to begin with, and then just meeting them in person was just even better. So
that's super lovely. And what so far has been your favourite place to go on campus?
Love the Heart Space.
The Heart Space is lovely.
Yeah, it's just lovely to just go and sit. Like my friend always like, she does fashion design as well, actually. She's also, weirdly enough, called Holly.
No way.
Yeah. And
just carrying on my legacy.
There you go. But yeah, she always like gets a table for us and we'll just sit and eat lunch. And it's it's a lovely place to be, honestly.
It is lovely, isn't it? And what about like in Cardiff? Have you got like a favourite spot yet or still exploring?
Still exploring. Although I have been twice to like, is it called like Maple and Bean Cafe?
Yes. That is recently opened.
The coffee there, amazing. And I also had like, I think it was like a ciabatta, like pulled brisket or something like that. So
you are
good.
the second person to talk to me today about Maple and Bean and how much they like it.
So good.
Crazy.
Definitely visit.
Yeah, I want to go there. I really do.
Like I said, the coffee, like the iced coffee, amazing.
I've heard that the coffee there is amazing.
Really good.
So have you joined any societies or anything yet, or?
No, I was looking at it and then I was thinking I don't really want to like overwhelm myself with like everything. Like I was looking at what's it called? It was like the film animation, like you watch like animated film
Society.
That one. I was looking at that.
Met them at the Freshers Fair.
They seem really lovely, but I think at the moment I might do it in like second or third year. I think right now I just want to focus on like finding myself and like just enjoying uni as it is, and then second and third year.
You don't want to put pressure on yourself.
Like not too much, because then you'll just kind of get all over the place, and I don't really want that at the moment. So
no, wise decision.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have you got like a part-time job or anything, or still just getting settled in?
Still just getting settled in at the moment. I think maybe, like I said, second and third year, I might try and find something.
To be fair, I didn't have a job in first year. I like saved up before I moved to uni.
That's what I've done as well. So
like I worked over the summer, saved up, and then got a job in second year.
I think I definitely might do that. Like I said, don't want to overwhelm myself.
Yeah, no, definitely. So obviously you do illustration. Like, what kind of... I don't know how to phrase it with illustration, because like if it's like fine art, I'd be like, what's like... What discipline do you lean towards? But like with illustration, like what kind of style would you do? Like what are you into?
I really, oh God, I don't even know if I can describe this myself. I use a lot of like coloured pencils and watercolour.
Nice.
And I very love vibrant colours. I'm trying to do like more contrasting dark stuff, because a lot of people have said maybe like, you know, contrast it and everything. Well, not my style, my discipline, they would say, I'd guess. Yeah. I really don't know how to describe it.
Yeah. You still got that time to figure it out.
Exactly.
I honestly had no idea what I was doing up until probably my third year of my degree. And then by then, I found like what I liked doing, what I was into, what kind of stuff I liked making, what fabrics I liked working with. So like you've got plenty of time to figure that one
honestly,
out.
over the next like 2 years, I would hope my art style changes for the better, and I might even find something new to do. So
well, I look at the stuff I made in first year. Like the first thing I made in like first year was like this dress. To be fair, it kind of slayed, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And I was just kind of figuring out as I went along.
Just winging it. Yeah.
But I got through. I passed. I got a good mark. Like
exactly. And you got
fake it till you make it.
Exactly. Honestly, words to live by.
Yeah. And now I've got a degree. So
there you go.
You will get your degree in the end.
Thank you. I really hope so.
You will, honestly. Like just remember to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean?
No, definitely.
Like you said, you don't want to overwhelm or stress yourself out with things.
Like just live in the moment. Yeah, live in the moment and just take, like I said, take things as they are. I definitely think I'm definitely going to do that for the next like 3 years of my life. So
yeah, honestly do it and just make sure it goes so fast. Take it from me.
Yeah.
Like it goes so fast.
Yeah.
Like uni will fly by. So make sure that you take it all in.
Like it's already been a month. Like it was a month on Saturday and I was thinking to myself, I was like, there's no way I've left home for a month.
Yeah.
But it had terrified.
Oh my God, I'm trying to think like back to like a month into my first year of uni. Crazy times. I had pink hair then.
Like dark pink or like vibrant?
It was like bleached and then like light pink on top, medium pink in the middle, dark pink on the bottom. I was explaining this to someone earlier as well.
Honestly, if you do this now, you could like, is it Neapolitan ice cream? That's honestly, kind of want that hair.
Yeah,
looks
that would kind of slay. I feel like I need to do something with my hair. But I'm kind of giving Lord Charlie XCX vibes. So. No one's told me that. I'm telling myself that.
I'll tell you it now. You are.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Right. I'm going to wrap this up here. Leonie, it was lovely to meet you.
It was lovely meeting you too.
And good luck with your degree.
Thank you.
You will absolutely
And thank you for having me on.
It's okay, you're very welcome. This has been Help I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met. I'm Holly, and I'll see you next time.